Okay, we're back to do number 5 on the 2024 AP Statistics Released FRQs. Once again, I haven't looked at these, just glanced at them real quick. I'm going to read through and see if we can solve these, and then when the scoring rubrics come out after the reading, we will see how I would have fared had I been taking this exam. Baseball cards, trade cards, feature data on a player's performance in baseball games. Michelle is at the National Baseball Card Collectors Convention with approximately 20,000 attendees. Notices that some collectors have both regular cards, which are easily obtained, and rare cards, which are harder to obtain. Michelle believes there's a relationship between the number of months a collector has been collecting baseball cards and whether the majority of the cards appearing more often in their collection are regular or rare. She obtains information from a random sample of 500 baseball collectors at the convention and records how many full months they have been collecting baseball cards and whether the majority of the cards in their collection are regular or rare. Her results are displayed in a two-way table. 500 months are broken down into bands, so these are categorical variables. So we have two categorical variables, multiple categories, one. If one collector from the sample is selected at random, what is the probability that the collector has been collecting baseball cards for 11 or more months and has a majority of regular baseball cards? Has a majority, 11 or more months. These, so that we're going to have to show our work. And so the probability, 11 plus months, and majority, is it regular? Yes, regular baseball cards. Selecting one collector at random. It's going to be 71 plus 76 plus 112 over 500. So 0.518. Given that a randomly selected collector from the sample has been collecting baseball cards for fewer than 6 months, what is the probability that the collector has a majority of regular baseball cards? Show your work. So the probability, majority regular, given less than 6 months. So we're only considering those fewer than 6 months because we know it comes from that category. Majority regular baseball cards is going to be 80 over 91. .879. That wasn't too bad. Michelle believes there's a relationship between the number of months spent collecting baseball cards and which type of card is the majority in the collection, regular or rare. Name the hypothesis test Michelle should use to investigate her belief. Do not perform the hypothesis test. So we're going to use a chi-square test for independence or association. See if there's a relationship. State the appropriate null and alternative hypotheses. For the hypothesis test you identified in C1, do not perform the test, so H naught. We're going to say that the length of time collecting is not associated with the type of baseball card in a majority. alternative hypothesis is the length of time is associated with the type of card. In the majority. After completing the hypothesis test described in Part C, Michelle obtains p-value of 0.0075. Assuming the conditions for inference are met, what conclusion should Michelle make about her belief? Justify your response. Okay, so because the p-value 0.0075 is less than, let's say less than any reasonable significance level, such as 0.01, 0.05, 0.10, we reject the null hypothesis. And the evidence suggests time spent collecting and type of card in the majority are related or are associated. There is an association between those. And that looks like question 5. Not too bad.